What is up, guys? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today, we're going to dive into the top 5 remote tech sales jobs in 2025. And these jobs are going to be the jobs that are going to pay you the big dollars. And not only that, you can do it just about from anywhere. Guys, remote work is here to stay. Also hybrid work, and the tech industry is leading the way. So if you're thinking about finding a job where you can make a lot of money, but also have the flexibility and the freedom, then that is tech sales. And I'm going to give you the top 5 remote tech sales roles in 2025. And I'm going to break down the roles and what they involve, the skills that you need, and how much you can expect to earn. So stick around and watch the entire video if you are interested into tech sales, or if you're interested into making a big salary in the tech space and also having flexibility, then you want to watch the entire video. Guys, my name is Antoine Wade and I run the Elevate to the Unknown YouTube channel. And if you like this sort of content, make sure that you hit like on the video. Not only that, if you are new to our channel and haven't hit the subscribe button yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and that notification bell, because we drop a video on a Tuesday and a Thursday and you don't want to miss our videos. And guys, let's start with the number 1 job on here, which is that of a SAS sales representative. That is a tech sales representative or a sales development rep. And many people call them SAS because it stands for software as a service. But this is one of the hottest jobs that is out right now. And as a SAS sales representative, your job will be to sell subscription-based software to businesses or to individuals. And a lot of times this is a entry-level role for individuals who are getting into sales. And many people in this role may not get an opportunity to close the deal. They may be the ones that are booking the appointment so that others can close the deal. But in some companies, they will give you the opportunity to close the deal yourself. And this is one of those remote friendly jobs because most SaaS companies are built for the digital world. So selling their products is easily done through virtual meetings and meeting with customers on site or through email. And the skills that you will need to do this job effectively are strong communication skills and presentation skills, because you will be on a virtual call, whether it's a Zoom or a Teams call or calling your customer on the phone. And you have to be a good communicator as well as a good presenter. You also need the ability to understand how technical solutions work and explain them in simplistic terms. So if something is very, very complex, you need to have the ability to break it down so that the common person can understand it. And last but not least, you need to have a good understanding of Salesforce or HubSpot, which are customer relation management systems. And the money that you can make in these roles are astounding. I'm talking about entry level. You can be making $60,000 to $80,000 a year. And that's just the base salary. In the mid level, you can be making $100,000 plus. And with commissions, top reps can hit $200,000 a year. That is a lot of money, and you having the flexibility to do it from anywhere, that is a pretty magnificent working experience. And I'm going to choose to give you guys a tip. If you are looking to get into this type of a role, you want to learn how to demo software effectively. So if you are working on a software solution for your school, learn how to be able to share how to use that software with others. And if you can do that effectively, this is where you can build trust and close more deals. Next on the list is that of a AE or an account executive. And in this role, you will be responsible for managing the full sales cycle. So from prospecting, which is getting the customers on the phone and understanding their problems, to closing the deal, negotiating contracts, and sending over them for signatures, which is bringing the money into the company. And you are often the face of the company for your clients. This is the first connection a lot of the times for the clients that you are bringing in. And this is another sales role where you can do it from just about anywhere, because we have tools like Zoom and Slack and Microsoft Teams. You can meet your clients online and not have to worry about being there in person. And you can negotiate contracts online, and you can finalize deals wherever you need to do it and not having to step foot in an office. Now, there are some times where you are going to want to be in the office to meet your customers. I was just on an airplane yesterday seeing a customer, and there's times for that. But for the most part, you can close a deal by being remote, being in the comforts of your own home. And to do the job of an account executive, you need to have good communication skills. You need to have good listening skills, because customers have a lot of problems and sometimes they don't tell you what their problems are directly. So you need to lean in and listen very good in order for you to figure out what their problems are. Not only that, you need to have good negotiation skills. And you also need to have the ability to build those long-term relationships, because nobody buys the software directly. They buy from people. And when you are able to build a relationship with individuals, they're going to trust you so that they can purchase from you, not the software itself. They're purchasing from you. Just remember that. Uncle Antoine said that. And not only that, you need to have the ability to think strategically, because if you sell them a solution today, what is it going to be tomorrow? So upselling and cross-selling, looking at ways how you can enhance value at the customer. And as an account executive, you can make about $70,000 to $90,000 base salary at the entry level point. And at the mid level, you can be making $120,000 plus. And top performers with commissions can make anywhere from $200,000 a year to $300,000 a year plus. Guys, when I first got into sales, my first year was in the upper $300,000 a year. And I can tell you like this, that is pretty much consistent for people who are in the enterprise sales level, especially in the supply chain industry, who are hitting their performance. And I want to give you guys a quick tip on that of an account executive. A lot of times people think that being in sales, it's all about you being a lone wolf. Well, as an account executive, you have to learn how to work with other team members, because you cannot be a lone wolf. You need to bring in the sales engineers or the solution consultants or the marketing team or the customer success team or the customer support team. So you need to make sure that you know how to orchestrate and lead individuals to do the job that you have asked them to do. And you, at the end of the day, are responsible for it all. And next on the list is that of a business development rep, also known as a BDR. And these are hunters in the sales world. And if you can think about this, in this role, you are responsible for finding and qualifying new leads and handing them off to the account executives to close. So part of the job is just the prospecting part. If you think about a full sales cycle, includes bringing in the customer and then closing him out. Well, as a BDR or a SDR, which is synonymous, the job is responsible for prospecting the client, the first part, the hardest part of the sale itself. And this is one of those remote jobs where you can do it from just about anywhere, because your day-to-day task will be to cold call, to email, to network with individuals on LinkedIn or other forums, and to do this all online. And to do this job effectively, you will need to be able to research and to conduct lead generation. And this is like the most important part of the sales process as well. But again, I said it's prospecting, but the reality of it is conducting research, is finding out if this client is a potential fit or not, and qualifying them. And you do that by doing a whole bunch of research on these individuals, to also be confident in reaching out to people for the first time, because that could be in email or that can be over the phone. And you need to also be very confident and resilient into talking to people, but also handling rejection. Because when you pick up the phone sometimes and you call people, they're going to hang up on you, or they're going to give you a couple seconds to explain exactly why you're calling. And if you don't get to the point right away, if you don't make them feel like this is a call that they can take at this point in time, they're going to hang up on you, or either they're going to say, you're not a good fit for me. So you need to be resilient. And the salary range for this type of a job is anywhere from $50,000 to $70,000 as a base. And with bonuses or commission, you can make anywhere from $80,000 to $100,000 a year. And I want to give you guys a tip for this type of a role as well, because it is entry level. One of the things that you want to learn is how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator. It is a gold mine for finding high quality leads. And next on the list is that of a role of a customer success manager, a CSM. And a CSM is a individual in sales that typically works with clients after the sale to ensure that they are happy and using the product effectively and renewing their contracts. And you are in sales in this type of role. You are responsible for ensuring that the customer is happy and they're going to renew for another 3 to 5 years. And this is a role that revolves around building relationships and solving problems. And you don't have to ultimately close the deal with a new client in this type of a role, but you do have to close the deal on what has already been sold and making sure that you can get them to buy more or to do more as a company, all of which can be done via Zoom or on email. So this is another one of those roles where you can do it from just about anywhere. In this role, you are going to need to learn how to build strong relationships with your customers, because here's the deal. You already have a relationship, or the customer already has a relationship with somebody in a company. When you get that account, you're going to have to continuously build the relationship with the company and continue to make them happy so that they can stay with the company for a very long time. So relationship management is a huge part of this job. Not only that, problem solving and understanding the solution that they bought. Product knowledge is very, very important into this role. And not only that, you need to be able to communicate effectively and have empathy, because there are going to be things that goes wrong and you need to be able to communicate it, but also understand how the customer feels as well, so that you can communicate that back to your company so that they can provide a resolution. In this role, you can make anywhere from $70,000 as a base entry level to $90,000 a year. And with bonuses, you can make anywhere from $110,000 to $150,000 plus. This is one of those jobs that you don't have to worry about closing a deal, but you are responsible for keeping the customer happy. And this is where a lot of people ultimately want to be in this sales role. It is a fantastic role to be in. And one of the tips that I'll give you guys on this one is that you need to focus on driving customer retention and upselling opportunities. So companies love when CSMs who work with them can help them grow and to use more of the product and to really see the value. So focus on customer retention and upselling opportunities. And last on the list is that of a sales engineer. And guys, a sales engineer is basically the tech expert in the sales process. So you are the individual who partners with the sales reps or the account executives to explain the technical aspect of the product and how it solves the customer's problems. And this is one of those jobs where if you want to maintain your technical knowledge and your technical know-how, this is a great sales job to be in, because you can do it from just about anywhere and make the sales money. And most of your work is really demoing products and addressing technical questions, which can all be done from the comforts of your home or sitting beachside or sitting in some hotel. It doesn't matter. You can do this job remotely. But the things that you will need to be able to bring to the table is a deep understanding of cloud computing, cybersecurity, or whatever industry that you are in, a deep understanding of its problems and how to resolve it in software. Not only that, you need to have good communication skills to bridge the gap between technical solutions and non-technical solutions, or technical people and non-technical people. And not only that, you need to have the ability to problem solve and be adaptable, because there are going to be times where you're in a meeting and a customer just throws you a left hook and you have to be able to adapt to that. And there are going to be times where you're in a sales cycle and you have done a demo and thought you've shown everything that you need to show. And then somebody says, we need to have that demo all over again. So you need to be flexible as well as adaptable. And the base salary of a sales engineer is around $90,000 entry level to $120,000 entry level. And with the opportunities in bonuses to make anywhere from $150,000 to $200,000 plus. And here's a tip that I want to leave you all with. You need to look into certifications like AWS or Salesforce. This can give you a huge edge in the role that you are in, especially if you are working for some of those top companies, or you just want certifications in the software that you are providing solutions to. All right, guys, these are the top 5 remote tech sales roles for 2025. And whether you are looking to break into the SaaS sales world, or build relationships as a customer success manager, or dive into the technical side as a sales engineer, there are roles that are out there for you in tech sales. And here's the best part about it. These roles offer a bunch of flexibility. You can work from just about anywhere in the world, beachside, on your boat, wherever, at your mom's house, in your backyard, and you have the opportunity to make a lot of money. But remember this, success in tech sales comes down to preparation, having the right mindset, and execution. Those are the three fundamentals that will make sure that you will have success in tech sales. And if you are serious about landing one of these jobs, check out my coaching sessions, my one-on-one coaching sessions in the description of this video, or join our Patreon where I break down strategies to get hired in tech. If this video gave you value, make sure that you hit the like button. If you are new to our channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and that notification bell, because we drop a video on a Tuesday and Thursday, and you don't want to miss any of our videos. Guys, we will see you in the next video. Until next time, peace.